Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be reviewing the new Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer along with the new Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I got to say about these new Pat McGrath products, then keep on watching. Hey loves, so as I mentioned in my intro, today's video we're going to be reviewing the new Pat McGrath Labs Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Concealer and the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. Alright, so before we even get into this review, I am already annoyed. So unfortunately, due to the mistake of Pat McGrath's fulfilling center, I will not be able to review the concealer brush for you guys, which I was totally excited about, more so than the concealer and the under eye perfecting powder, because I do not own any of the Pat McGrath brushes. So I'm really disappointed that the fulfillment center messed up my order. They even sent me the wrong concealer color. So you guys, this is not the concealer color that I ordered. This is why I shop in store. Like, I'm not gonna even lie. This is exactly why I shop in store, because I don't like stuff like this happening. All right, you guys, so enough of my little rants about not getting what I ordered. We're just gonna move forward. Like I said, this concealer is not the one that I ordered, but we're gonna make do. This one is LM8, honey. I am not even close to a LM8. Yeah, so the ML8 is supposed to be a medium with yellow undertones. So I was like, we can't do a Pat McGrath review without getting the rest of her complexion line. Like, so freaking necessary, right? So I had a 15% off coupon from Sephora. So what do you think I did? I carried my little cell phone down to Sephora and I used it, and I picked up some Pat McGrath items. So we're basically going to have a whole little Pat McGrath face going on. I'm going to go through really quickly on everything that I bought from Pat McGrath's line, and then we're going to use it with her new items. So I ended up buying the Skin Fetish Sublime Setting Powder. I got it in the color medium 3. I'm a little scared. It looked a little dark in store, but we'll see. For my foundation powder, I got the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. I got the color medium 16. I'm a little bit worried. I recently did a peel, so I don't know if this is going to really match my skin to the T. I also picked up the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. Now, I am a stickler for my primers. It's very hard for me to find primers that I like because I have oily skin. Next, I picked up the Pat McGrath PERMAGEL Ultra Lip Liner. Isn't this packaging like the cutest? Like, such cute packaging. And then I picked up the Pat McGrath Labs Luxe Gloss, and this one is in an ALIENGELIC. I think that's how you say it, ALIENGELIC. Okay, I hope I said it right. I hope I didn't butcher that too much. And then the last thing I picked up was this Pat McGrath. This is the Mini Lip Fetish Lip Balm Trio. All right, you guys, so we're going to start with her concealer. This is supposed to be a full coverage concealer. It's supposed to be weightless, high performance, runway tested, and mother approved. Okay, don't we just love mother? I love her. All right, guys, so here is the concealer. This is, like I said, the color ML8, and I really love this. It actually has a little bit of weight to it. Like, this has some weight to it. The packaging is just really cute, really simple, really sleek, just like Pat McGrath. Really love that. All right, so I just want to point this out to you guys really quickly. The Pat McGrath Labs Sublime Perfection Concealer only has 0.16 fluid ounces of product. That is almost half the size of the Fenty Pro Filter Concealer. The Pro Filter Concealer actually has 0.27 ounces of product, so you are getting a little bit less. I believe the Fenty concealer is about the same price as the Pat McGrath, so yeah, I just thought you guys should know that you are getting less. All right, so next here I have the Pat McGrath Labs Under Eye Blurring Powder. This is in the color medium. Honestly, this is a lot smaller. Like, this is so small. Wow. Okay, that's really small for a powder. I know it's meant for under the eyes and like you're not going to use a lot, but wow. This is how my powder looks. It actually has powder already, like on the cap. Like, there's no protection cover over it. I don't know if that's how her powders usually come. It has a tiny little mirror. I don't know who's supposed to look into that. Like, child, who using this little tiny mirror? Nobody. Okay, I don't know, maybe that's just how it comes. Yeah, you guys let me know in the comments, is this how her stuff comes? Did anybody else come without the protection cover and the powder is already all over the cap? So yeah. All right, so now I've introduced you to everything that I have. Let's talk about the concealer first. So I'm gonna do a tiny swatch and we're gonna see how the texture feels on the back of my hand. All right, guys, so here is a swatch of the Sublime Perfection Concealer in the color LM8. And it looks pretty yellow. I did that little swatch and the coverage is actually pretty good. I live for a full coverage concealer, so this is right up my alley. I really love that. And it also looks super hydrating. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch a little bit of the powder. Even though I know it's just simply a setting powder, I just want to show you guys how it looks. So again, I have medium 3 in the under eye blurring powder. Girl, oh my god, it feels so creamy. Like, oh my god, it's like a pearl like radiance to it. Oh my god, that looks beautiful. It even smoothed out like the lines on my hands. Like, wow, I really love this. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, I already of course have my skin moisturized. I'm going to start out with her Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Primer. So it says the primer is infused with a hydrating hyaluronic acid. This is the major moisture magnet, helps preserve skin's most youthful qualities, including suppleness, elasticity, and tone. Water soluble, purified botanical extracts perform on multi fronts to refine the appearance of pores, as this luxe water-based formulation awakens and refreshes for visibly smooth skin with a velvety matte finish. Honestly, it feels really nice. Being that I am recovering from a peel, this is not irritating my skin. The primer feels nice, but I'm not 100% sold on the dream. All right, so next we're gonna go in with the Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. Of course, like I said, it says this is a nourishing formulation. It's crafted with the Vita Serum Complex designed to help fight the formation of wrinkles by preserving the hydrolytic film barrier of the skin. This complex boosts hydration by activating the natural production of hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Diamond core powder technology improves skin texture by optically smoothing and blurring the appearance of fine lines and imperfections. An illuminating soft focus pigment blended into the formula converts the scatter's youthful complexion. Formulated without parabens, talc, or fragrance, and is oil free. So with the coverage, this is supposed to be up to medium coverage. That is right, guys. So this is how the foundation is looking on my skin. I actually really love the coverage. I love the finish. I love how it feels. I think it matches my tone pretty well. And even though I thought it was a little bit too yellow at first or goldenish, it definitely did calm down and it looks really nice. Like I told you guys, I got the powder in medium 3. All right, so it says for the powder, Mother's lighter than air proprietary flex form matrix powder blend gives a barely there feel with a soft focus effect that visibly blurs fine lines and imperfections. Micronized amino acids, treated pigments, and hexagonal and crystalline shapes help ensure flexible skin adherence with color true performance. Formulated again without parabens or fragrance. All right, so there is the color. You see how it looks really golden, really warm. I'm hoping it doesn't change my foundation. My skin looks really smooth. It looks like how it looked when I did the Tom Ford foundation review. If you guys haven't seen it, I'm going to leave a link above this one so you guys can go see my last 2 reviews I did on the Tom Ford foundation and the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. So make sure you guys go check those out as well. But honestly, my skin looks great. With this powder and the foundation, It looks lightweight, but I still feel like I'm getting some type of coverage. All right, so on to the main event. We're going to be using our Pat McGrath, of course, Sublime Perfection Concealer. Again, LM8 is the color. And I'm going to, of course, go under my eyes. Let's see. Ooh. This might be a little bit too bright for this foundation. But the texture is definitely up my alley. I love full coverage concealers. Ooh, we don't want to waste any products, so. Okay, so again, I'm going to use my Tati Blendiful. And I'm going to go ahead and start to blend this out. I think the color is a little bit too bright. I can make it work because you can just tone it down with the foundation. All right, so I do feel like this concealer is a little bit too light, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix it in with the foundation. I'm gonna take some of that on my sponge and just go ahead and just straight mix it in because this needs to be toned down so much. I'm gonna go back into the powder and I'm gonna go ahead and set my face again because I had to go over like my whole face. So I'm just gonna go in with the powder. All right, so now we look a little bit better. I was looking like Casper, the Friendly Ghost, and I'm like, wow, this concealer is just not it. That concealer is not my color, you guys. So do not go crazy in the comments. You guys already know the situation. All right, so next we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna set our under eyes using the blurring under eye powder. All right, so it says the powder is supposed to glide on effortlessly, imparting captivating radiance and ensuring an even toned finish for a bright, fresh under eye. Lighter than air, it delivers a soft focus effect that visibly blurs fine lines and imperfections. And set my under eye really quickly. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead set the other eye really quickly. Then I'm gonna go ahead set my Cupid's bow, set my forehead, set my chin. Basically everywhere we put concealer, you guys know the drill. I definitely feel like my under eyes look hydrated, like they don't look dry. Also, I love how the powder isn't like falling into my creases, so once it sets it, which I really love. All right, so next I'm just gonna go ahead and complete the rest of my face except for my lips because of course you guys know I got some lip products. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my face and we're gonna come back and we're going to try out those products. All right guys, so here we are back and this is how my skin is looking so far. And overall, I felt like once I put it together it looks a little bit better, I will say that. So next I'm going to move on to doing our lip. You guys know I bought the 3 little mini lip balms. The first one I have here is clear and I really love this. It has the little lips on it. It's just a regular clear balm. All right, so yeah, this is just a regular old clear balm. You can't even see it. And then I have the color Flesh 3, which is the main reason why I bought this one. There's Flesh 3. And then the last one I have is Blow Up. And there's Blow Up on the end right there. Super, super cute. All right, so now that you guys seen the colors, I'm going to go ahead and swatch the lip gloss and the lip liner for you guys. All right, it's right there. It's super, super iridescent. Oh, that's really, really pretty. There's the lip gloss. And then finally I have the lip liner in Supernatural. You guys know I love a nude liner. And there is the liner right next to Flesh 3. Really super rich and brown. It's super, super creamy. Like the creamiest liner I have ever had. So I'm gonna go ahead with Supernatural. Okay, that is how my lips are looking with the lip liner. All right, so I'm going to take the color Blow Up, which is this nude one looking. And then finally, we're going to go right on top with our gloss. All right, this is how we're looking with the lip. I feel like this is something like I always do. Really, really cute. All right, so let's talk about my final thoughts about the Skin Fetish Concealer and the Blurring Under Eye Powder by Pat McGrath. Overall, I think these are great products. The consistency on the concealer is super thick. It's very creamy. It doesn't dry down super fast, so you have a little hang time to blend it out. Now, it's super hydrating under the eyes. I feel like my under eyes look hydrated and they don't look dry, because you know sometimes your under eyes can look really dry after you set them with a powder. I love this powder. It's so smoothing under the eyes. I absolutely love that part about the powder. I feel like it's very iridescent. It has like a pearl-less glow to it, and when I set my under eyes, I really like how it looks. So I will be sending the concealer back, but I will be keeping the powder. I really do like the powder, and hopefully they send me my brush when I send this concealer back to exchange it for a different color. Yeah, overall I definitely think these products are amazing. I just think the size of them is highly disappointing. That is one of the cons, is the amount of product you get, but the quality is there, the quantity isn't. I really love how my skin looks as well. Like my skin just looks really, really good. It looks really smooth. It looks very natural. Now, as far as the other products that I use, as far as the Pat McGrath foundation, the lip gloss, the liners, the powders, and the lip balms, I feel like all of those were great buys. The powder I'm so about. The primer I really don't care about as well. I felt like that primer is just nothing nothing spectacular about it that I can't get in a different cheaper primer. So yeah, we'll say that about the primer, but everything else I think was an absolute hit. If you have any suggestions about anything you would like me to review, definitely comment below. I love hearing what you guys have to say as well. So yeah, let me know if you guys are going to be buying any of the Pat McGrath products. So if you guys enjoyed this review on the new Pat McGrath concealer and under eye blurring powder, make sure you give me a huge thumbs up if you made it to this point. And if you haven't subscribed already, make sure you do that right now. You know I love you guys and I love making content for you guys. And that's it, and I'm out. Bye.